Hello, welcome to my channel, Manchester United pressure play. So I'm going to analyze Manchester United and how they have been doing this season, and also give you guys solutions on how we can solve our problems. So today we played as usual Amorim's 3-4-3 or 3-4-2-1. Then Fulham, yeah, 4-2-3-1. So the way I'm going to do this video, I'm going to look at our pros, our cons, and where we messed up and what we need to solve our problems. So today, let's start from our pros. The good thing, the first 20 minutes, Messi Mount, Cunha, Bruno, and Buemo were combining properly. And Dogo was high up pitch. Dogo was very high up the pitch. That was the first 20 minutes. On Fulham, a pin back. They couldn't get off this line. They were pinned back. But as time went on, we lost fluidity, we lost athleticism because Lukish here and Burr started running the show. We lost that. I I really wished we had scored in the first 20 minutes. I think if we had scored, I think if Cunha had taken that chance, we would have grown into the game. Fulham would have come out and would have probably scored two or three because this team still lacks confidence from last season. Let's not deceive ourselves. So Mount, Mount, Cunha, Umbuemo, Fernandez combined probably in the first minute. I feel Ahmad has been a problem these two games. He hasn't hit his height these two games. He was poor today. He didn't offer anything. He couldn't get 1v1 to take on Castagna of all people. Castagna that was there for the taking. And another thing I also observed today was that in terms of when we combined properly in the middle, we had good chances. We combined properly and everything was good. But Fulham just overran the midfield. So what they did was, because they knew that because we had two in here, because we had two midfielders in here, what they did was when we were advanced, let's say Dogu here, Cunha, yeah, let's say, okay, I'm sorry, Mount Cunha, Mbuemo. When our two were here, our two we overran by these three. One, two, three. Josh King was always um doing the damage. And now what you now see here is that because we were not combining here, our centre backs were isolated, doing nothing, just passing to themselves. I feel Delete should be the one to always step in, step in when these two go for step in, and these two can always cover for you. Step in, be confident, step in. Don't just head and win ball. Step in, be close to Muniz or be close. Because if you can win this ball and there are runners behind you, these two guys can cover for you. Or and when Doguche can cover too, or Daloye. But if you to step in, and I also feel the problem we have in this team, in my opinion, main problems we have are these two, Casemiro and Bruno Fernandez. Sure, you want about Bruno? Yes, it's good. He's a very good player, loyal, always fit. Bruno is not a CMF. In 3-4-3, you or 3-4-2-1, you need these two is the key area. This number two, these two is key. The two here have to be athletic, ball carriers, and if possible, good passers of the ball, progressive passes. Casemiro will know it, he has lost it. He has never been good at receiving the ball, playing under pressure when it's pressure from players. He can't do that. Bruno, we know him. He always wants to play forward without thinking, even at times. He's a wonderful player, but at times he plays forward too much, and it's not really the progressive carrier of ball, and he can't offer defensive solidity. So I think before this window ends, sorry, before I finish that, Euro, oh my god, 65 million well spent on Euro, 60 million quid well spent. Thank God we didn't allow Madrid to get him. This boy is a gem. Euro is a gem. I believe so much in this boy. Is going to do a lot, a whole lot. Euro is a gem, a huge gem. So back to the midfield. Before this window ends, I feel we should get either or Adam Watin and Baleba. If I'm to pick one of them, I'll pick Baleba. If I'm to pick one, I'll pick Baleba. If I'm to pick one, I'll pick Baleba. I think Baleba can play with any CMF we have, can pair with anybody because he has the legs. And I think the best fit if Baleba comes will be Baleba and Kobe Menu. Hate me for all you want or criticize me. I think Baleba and Casemiro, sorry, Baleba and Bruno Fernandes, sorry, Baleba and Kobe Menu. Kobe Menu, yes, Kobe Menu. Yes, Baleba and Kobe Menu is going to be a very good pair. Kobe, yes, Kobe. It's going to be a very good pair. Baleba and Kobe. Because I think Kobe can offer good recycling, can keep the ball, draw fouls, is neat and tidy on the ball, neater and tidier than these two. We know that on the ball. And Baleba gives us the legs, the energy to drive up. Today there were times when we had the ball in midfield and Lukish, we drive like cover 10 to 15 yards, but Casemiro and Bruno can't do that. The only time Bruno carried the ball forward in the first half, carried the ball, we combined with the chance here and almost scored. We need the ball carrier like Cunha in the midfield. Because second half, these guys were isolated because nobody could carry the ball to them. We couldn't carry the ball to them. We are not playing long balls, and which is very, very, very bad. So I think Baleba or and Adam Watkins should be here. And please pair Kobe Meno with whichever new signing we have. Ugarte is not that guy. Ugarte is not a bad player. But in 3-4-2-1, I don't think Ugarte can do well for us. I think we need a proper athletic ball carrying and progressive passing midfielder here. That's what I think we need. But on the bright side, I feel these two guys, especially Cunha, will do well. Then Sesko, his time will come. Mount will play some games for us too. And also, I didn't see our fullback make late run and cross the ball once. We didn't have that. Where we will like 2v1, lay up the ball and give a good cross. We didn't have that. But I feel if we can solve these two key areas, we are good to go. Let me know what you know in the comments. Let Tell me your own feelings in the comments and what you think Manchester United can do to get back to winning ways. For me, is the midfield and we can finish top 6 this season. Tell me what you think in the comments. Bye for now.